on the Isle of Skye, and I've just spent the past few hours hiking up to this location where I've been before. I was here recently to try to shoot a sunset and it didn't work at all. What happened was this mountain range was completely covered in clouds at the top, and right now it is once again covered in clouds. But with any luck, these clouds are going to clear. There's a pretty strong wind and the mountains will get lit up by the sun that's rising over there. So yeah, fingers crossed. Incredible view, as you can see, but those clouds up there are not going anywhere for now. So yeah, just gonna wait a little bit and see if I can find a composition. This is actually a pretty tough scene to shoot. It's a beautiful view. I'm sure some of you have heard this. I'm sure some of you have heard this saying before, that it's a beautiful view, but it's not necessarily an easy composition just because of that. So yeah, now I will keep looking around and see what I can find. Well, I was filming with my phone for a second and it decided to die on me, even though it had 40%. I think it's getting kind of old and the battery life meter is not very accurate now. So I'm charging it with my power block and back to filming on the GoPro. GoPro is actually hard to film on, I will say, because I can't really see myself, so I can't see what's behind me. And yeah, that makes it a bit more challenging. Also makes it harder to catch any dumb expressions that I might be making. Alright, so back to searching for composition. Well, the peaks are still shrouded in clouds. I don't know if they're going to clear. These clouds are staying and not moving very much at all. But I did find a composition. I'm not super confident about this one, but it's not bad. So I'm using this area here as a foreground with some rocks, layers of rocks that kind of frame the scene, and a bit of grass in the foreground. And then you've got the lake leading you into the distant mountains. We'll see if it worked. I'm not sure how it came out, or if I will end up processing this one. Actually, this is the problem I've been having with making these kinds of videos. Most of the time when I'm out here, I don't get an image, or I think something will work really well and then it turns out to not work, and another time something that I think will not work too well at all ends up working really well. So what ends up happening very often is I'll record myself talking about a composition and take a long time making a video of the hike, and then there will be no actual image that's worth editing that came out of that. So I'm still not sure how to resolve that, but that's why I haven't been making a lot of these videos. That, and it's actually pretty challenging to do video and do a decent job of it while searching for a composition and shooting and yeah, and just kind of trying to be in the moment and enjoy being out here. Making a video adds a whole other making a video adds a level of stress, or it adds additional work to something that is, for me, a meditative experience. So, yeah, I don't quite know what to do with that yet. Since there was no clear subject and it was difficult to show the scale of the mountains, I decided to place myself on the rock. I also ended up stacking a 24mm exposure of the mountains with a 20mm exposure of the foreground to help show the true size of the mountains. This was the result. Let me know what you think in the comments. Alright, I don't think the clouds will clear, but the winds have died down a little bit, so I think it's drone time.